Hi everybody, welcome back to Thrift Witch. Today I have another small haul of items that I obtained this weekend while out thrifting at my local thrift store. First up here we have this really nice piece of vintage needlework. This puppy in a green boot on, I think, linen with a beach ball and then the artist's initials LS. This piece did have a couple of small stains in the white space around the puppy, but I was able to remove those with a little bit of cleaning agent. So really this piece is in really lovely condition now. I don't own a crow or a bird, the door is open. So if you hear birds, they're in the backyard at the feeders. This little plastic owl, just something cute I saw in a bag. I don't think he's super vintage. Picked him up for $1, I think. Just a cute piece, little decorative piece. Here we have a lonely little mouse shaker. He's all by his lonesome. He is marked Japan. I picked him up because I thought he was super cute. Here is a vintage piece of chalkware with a cardinal on a branch with some either yellow apples or maybe peaches, but I think apples probably, hard to say. It's quite old. It was actually given as a Christmas gift in 1956. And it actually does have the original maybe sales sticker here, but unfortunately it's quite faded and I can't actually read the price. This piece here is probably L.E. Smith depression glass pattern crackle. The crackle in this glass is actually molded onto the back of the glass. You can see here, you can actually feel the texture. You can also tell it's a molded piece because it does have mold mark lines. So unlike some crackle glass where it's actually the glass is inside is crackled, in this case, in this pattern, the crackle is applied on the back. Still a really nice little piece of depression glass. Next up is a little tourist cube filled with seashells. I have a few of these little acrylic plastic cubes, so I actually picked that up for myself. Here we have a tri-sided open candy dish, again in amber. I don't think that this dish was intended to have a lid because of the shape of the lip. I could be wrong. It may have had a lid at one time, however, it still displays nicely as a little open triangle, very mid-century shape candy dish. Here we have a really early, I think, piece of Japanese geisha ware. It's very, very fine, very thin, petite, with the geishas and the scene on the plate of the mountains. It is unmarked, however, it's pretty clearly Japanese. Next up is this little horseshoe shaped dish. I think these dishes are normally, or what I've been explained that they're for is, you know, you can force bulbs in them. So in early spring you can buy some small hyacinth or tulip or, you know, grape hyacinth or other bulbs and actually plant them in these and force them. Then you have an early spring bouquet of flowers. I'm not sure what else you could actually use these shaped planters for, and I don't mean the horseshoe shape, I mean this narrow curved in shape. I don't really think there's too much else you can do with that or that it would be intended for other than forcing bulbs. But if I'm wrong, or if you know different, please leave me a comment. Next up is this vintage music box girl. She does work. She plays, I think, the song Laura Song. There she goes. And she rotates. I didn't wind it very much because I didn't want it to overpower the sound in the video. So we'll let her keep going. This little piece I'm going to save for Easter time. It is 2 bunnies and it looks like an Easter egg with some stars. It is marked Japan on the back. A nice little vintage piece. I think quite early. Here we have a piece of bone china marked gift craft, made in Taiwan. It is a sheepdog and he has a hat on his butt. He's in very nice shape, nice condition. A nice little addition to the cabinet in the Thrift Witch booth that I call the menagerie, which is full of animal figurines. So he'll be a nice addition there. This item is a bit odd. It is a green drip glaze ceramic duck decoy. I picked him up because I like the look of this glaze. I do, you know, our booth is in a fairly rural, small town area surrounded by a lot of lakes, people with cottages. I thought they might think this is a great piece to pick up for decorative, for cottage. And he does even have, he has eyes, and I can't tell if they're applied or they're part of the ceramic. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, they're part of the ceramic. They're just bulged out little eyes. Next are a couple pieces of collector drinking glasses with horses on them. I couldn't actually find out anything about these glasses, or if there was a set of maybe, you know, 4 or 6 of them. One is a Morgan, one is a Thoroughbred. They're in quite nice condition. The applied decoration is in good shape. Here we have a rose bowl is the shape that I was taught that this is, with gold applied decoration in a cranberry glass footed. Actually quite nice, quite elegant piece of glass. 3-footed. This is a little planter. It's US pottery. It's from Upco, UPCO, marked Upco USA, with some numbers above. Couldn't make those out. This dish was really filthy. It was full of dirt when I picked it up. It does have a small chip to the back, but that's why you display it from this side. Nice form and decoration, nice green glaze. Uh-oh, we dropped our cube. Oops, good thing it's plastic. Next up is a little decorative piece, a little basket with some spray painted pink flowers. I really just picked that up thinking of someone who would maybe want to put it outside on their porch with plants in it. And then the most interesting piece that I picked up is this canister set here. This is 1974 Arnell's Studio, or Arnell's Ceramics. I'm just going to set this down on top of the puppy. The lid is in wonderfully good shape. This is in the blue. As you can see, it is a 4-piece canister set sitting on a tray. The set is in really nice condition. There is a small chip to the tray and a couple paint chips to one of the canisters, and then a couple small chips to the interior, as you see there. However, the set displays beautifully, and I think is the most 70s thing ever. Usually the colors for these Arnell sets are a lot brighter. There's often oranges and browns and blue, greens, etc. This set being just simple blue, I think it makes it quite unique. So that's everything for this little thrift haul. I think my favorite piece is probably this really nice piece of needlework that I was able to clean. I just think this puppy is so well done. Again, all needlework, all done by hand. Beautiful. So I think we'll close out with him. I just want to say thank you for watching the channel. If you have any comments, if there's anything you see here that you're really interested in, we can find a way to get it to you. Check us out at the Perth Gore Street Flea Market. The Thrift Witch booth is up and running along with our other booth. And I just want to say thank you and have a great day. Bye.